In this next tutorial, we'll show you how to manually draw walls and how to add windows and doors to those walls. Now, to draw the wall, what we need to do is go up to the all-in-one toolbar, and we can select the wall tool here, or we can go to the draw menu and select it here. Let's go ahead and click on our grid to start the drawing process. And you'll notice that as I move around, my draw tool wants to stick to the vertical or the horizontal planes, and I cannot draw a diagonal line. But if I hold down on the U key, or press the U key on the keyboard, that unlocks it temporarily, and I am able to draw a diagonal wall like so. Let's go ahead and click there, and then I'm going to press the U key to unlock that again, and then we'll bring it up close to that corner piece there, like so. Now from this point, what I want to do is to trim that corner and make those walls meet. So let's go ahead and click on the diagonal line and then the horizontal line, and then they meet up nicely. Okay, next let's go ahead and add a couple doors to this wall. So what we need to do is go to the Content Library and select the Symbol Library, and then we would click on the drop down here and go down to Miscellaneous and then Doors. Okay, I already have that selected, so next we'll go ahead and select the garage door. We'll go ahead and select the garage door 9, which is a 9-foot wide garage door, and I'll drag and drop it right onto the foundation where this is going to be placed. So we'll drop it there and release the left click button. And then I wiggle my mouse slightly, and I can either move that left or right. I can move it into 4 positions around that point. So let's go ahead and click here and drop it like so. Now if I want to place another one, I can do that just by coming in and clicking again on the foundation line just below that one. Set it there, and then wiggle it just a little bit to find the location that I want to drop it to, and do another left click to drop it down. I'll go ahead and do a right click to deselect that. Now let's go ahead and add a French door to the outside of this. So I'll go ahead and select this one and drag it and drop it onto the foundation like so. And I wiggle it to set it from a point around where I clicked, and we'll go ahead and set it here like so. And I'll go ahead and do a right click to deselect that. Now let's go ahead and move on to Windows, and we can find the windows under the Miscellaneous category here and under Window. We have a variety of windows to choose from. Let's go ahead and we'll select this bay window here, and we can drop it on this wall like so. Release the mouse button, and then I can move it around that one point, and we'll go ahead and set it right there like so. If I want to move it over to a vertical wall, it's very similar. I can click on the vertical wall, and I can move it about that point. We'll go ahead and drop it there. Go ahead and do a right click to deselect that. Now one tricky thing about adding doors and windows is that if you mess up and you put one in a wrong location and need to delete it out, you'll see that you have a space here that seems to be a wall that is not connected. Let's say we need to move it down here. What we need to do is do a double click on that line so that we get into the edit vertice mode so that we see the vertice points. Now when I mouse over this line, you'll notice that I get that diagonal cursor there. So if I click on that, I can select the wall that's in between those 2 vertice points, and if I go up to my edit bar, you'll see that that is a hidden section, and I can unhide that section by clicking on unchecking that box. And if I need to delete that out, what I can do is simply click on the green vertice point there, and then I'll press delete on the keyboard to delete that out, and then I'll go to the next one and I'll do the same. I'll select it, and then I'll press delete on the keyboard, and it's gone. Okay, we'll go ahead and do a right click to deselect everything. Okay, now go ahead and grab my window and I'll drag it over into the correct position and place it here. Do the little wiggle and drop it again.